This is Andy off Boxing Social, and I'm delighted to be joined by Kid Galahad here in Sheffield. Kid, how are you doing?
I'm feeling good, just ready for Saturday night, focused, and let's go.
Obviously a final eliminator for the IBF title held by Josh Warrington, but let's talk about Claudio Marrero. What do you know about him?
I know he's dangerous. I watched a few fights of his, and he's very well seasoned, comes from a good pedigree. He can do everything. He can box, he can punch, he's very dangerous when he's the underdog, and he's a very, let me put it this way, he's in the top 5 in the world, I'd say.
How are you expecting the fight to play out between yourselves?
I'm just going to go in there and do what I've got to do to win, I just go in there and just see what I can do, find out what he's good at, whatever, and I just go in there and do my thing, I just need to go in there and do what I've got to do to win.
Obviously on the back of a Warrington fight, it was a close decision loss, but are you feeling any more anxious to maybe put on an even better show to try and get yourself back out there?
Yeah, listen, I can't let it go I've got to be on this from the get-go, and I can't let it slide away because I don't want the same thing to happen what happened in the last fight.
How much more pressure do you feel there is on you in this bout in comparison to any previous ones?
This fight, I think people don't realise how good this kid is, when people think, oh yeah, I'm going to just walk through him or do it. People don't really understand, this kid is in the top 5 in the world, and he's one of them kids that everyone tries to avoid. Nobody wants to fight him because he's very dangerous, he's frustrated. I've been in the same position as him, so I know what kind of beast he is.
I know you obviously applied to try and get the immediate rematch with Josh, but you've instead had this final eliminator. When you was going through that process, was you surprised that all that the IBF did grant you a final eliminator immediately?
No, we were actually hoping for an actual rematch, but listen, it doesn't matter. They've given us a final eliminator. So, February the 8th, Sheffield Arena, we've got to take this guy out and make sure I do a number on him.
If obviously Saturday does go to plan, how far away do you think the rematch is from being called by the IBF?
Listen, let's just focus on Saturday night, get this kid out of the way. Don't matter, what happens after this fight. Don't matter the day after. Just got to be focused and just do a number on this kid.
Obviously you've got Brook over there just doing an interview. How's he been looking in camp?
He's been looking good, He's hungry, he wants it, he's game, and he's just ready for Saturday night, It's been a long time since he's been in the ring. So he just focused on that.
Obviously there's always been that talk about the Amir Khan fight. For you yourself, is that something that still interests you, for a chance to come up to see it?
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic fight, him and Amir Khan, and that's a fight what everyone wants to see. But listen, if it happens, it happens. If it's done, it's done. He can go down and chase the 154 champions and get one of their belts.
Finally, before I do let you go, Wilder Fury 2 is about 2 weeks away now. What are your thoughts on it, kid? Break it down for me.
I'm going to say Fury points.
Break down the fight. How do you see it playing out?
I just think Fury's going to be big, blocky. He's going to stick to the basics. 1-2s, nothing out, not moving. He's not moving more than he has to move. He's going to just move when he has to. And, just pop and move, nothing fancy, and stick to the basics. And I just think, he's going to keep it long and rangy.
Okay, Galahad, I know you're going to be a busy man today and this week, so I appreciate your time, and thanks for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you, my man.